I think you can open your microphone.
Hello, greetings,
Okay.
everybody.
Hello.
Greetings. Hello, good evening,
Okay.
everybody.
So it welcome.
Right.
Yeah. Good evening,
Hello,
sir.
good evening, sir.
Be the MC, the moderator. It's already pleasure for us to see to have you, sir, in our room. So we will be glad to listen about what you will say. So you have the floor. As we already remind you that most of the members of our group speak in French, but English also they can easily understand sometime. So feel free to give your presentations. If you have something to present as a PowerPoint or all things, you can do it. And we hope in the end we will have a question to ask you. So you get the floor, sir.
All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity to meet your team for the first time since you started participating in this project. Of course, I have a presentation to make, and so how we are going to do it is maybe I will I will say a little bit, then you will interpret it to your colleagues in French. I think that will be fine because that is how uh, we have done it in other platforms with other groups that are speaking French. So if I if I present, I will stop. Then you translate it to your colleagues so that they can follow.
Okay, okay. We can do it we can start by this, but if you present first of all, we make a break so that I can just ask them if it's okay. If it's okay, we can keep on, or if it's not okay, that's why in that moment that I will translate, because as I told you, on 70% of member who are here speak English too.
Okay, okay, good. So before I start presenting, I want to know because we are going to be doing two things today. I'm going to be giving general lectures on all the projects that we are carrying out, and then we will proceed into training. Okay, training alone takes 3 hours. So if I incorporate
Really?
it, yeah, if I incorporate it with lectures, it should be around 3 hours, 30 minutes, assuming that you do not interrupt uh, the lectures. So, but let's see how it's going to go. Let's see how it's going to go. So, but first of all, I want to know if they have installed Astrometrica in their computers.
Okay. Let me no. I think we want to. It's a question that they ask us. On veut savoir est-ce que tout le monde a déjà l'astrométrique, l'application, le logiciel astrométrique sur son PC. Si
Je
vous
pense
pouvez.
que si vous êtes de Kinshasa, j'enverrai le lien ce soir, juste après la formation. J'enverrai le lien pour qu'il télécharge l'application. En tout
Bon,
cas,
on veut.
c'est de
Ok.
Kinshasa.
Bon, je voudrais un peu savoir juste par texte, si vous pouvez écrire par texte, si vous avez déjà l'application, parce que si je ne sais pas si je peux faire un sondage, juste savoir si tu as l'application astrométrique dans ton PC, tu peux juste signaler sur le chatbot. Genre yes or no. Yes or no if you have this, si vous avez l'astrométrique. Ok, one, two person already.
Okay, I think all of them have it. All right. How about the
Yes.
practice image set? How about the practice image set? Do they also have it?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So, oh, they are saying no. Some persons are
Yeah,
saying no.
those who are saying no, that the new camera,
All
they
right.
just we tell them opportunity less yesterday and today there is bidder.
All right. Let me share the link. Let me share the link to Astrometrica so that they can download it.
Okay.
So I have shared the link in the comment section. So if you look at the screen, I'm sharing my screen already. So this is the Astrometrica. This is the page that contains all the programs that we're going to be needing for the research. So this is the astrometrical setup, which you said that you have already, and this is the practice image set. So if you have not downloaded it, I think you should do that now, so that by the time you are done downloading and installing it, we are done with the lecture, so that all of us can move on into the practicing.
Okay.
So I have shared the link. If you don't have the practice image set, please download it from here. I mean, this is my mouse, and just click here and you just download it.
Yes.
All right, so let me give the lecture. Let me move this by the side. All right, so let me formally and officially introduce myself. My name is Mira Kuchibo Zamasel, and I am the founder of the Pan African Citizen Science E-Lab. In our organization, what we specialize in is in promoting hands-on astronomy activities. We do not give lectures, at least for now, we do not give lectures in astronomy. Rather, we are focused on hands-on astronomy activities. Okay, it could be astronomy research that will lead to publication, or it could also be uh, citizen science projects. So most of our activities are targeted at people without hands-on knowledge or experience in astronomy. So what I mean is that you don't need to be an expert in astronomy. You don't need to have a degree in astronomy to make a contribution to our project. So far, you have passion for astronomy, you can make enormous contribution to our project. So we have different levels. We have the asteroid research and others. We have astrophoto visual development. I'll explain what it means. Then we have project 3.0, which is web telescope.
Okay.
So under the 1.0 project, we have the Pan-African Asteroid Search Campaign. We have space art and space competitions. So let me explain them one by one. Okay, look at the map of our solar system right here. Um, if you observe it, it looks very familiar. So the solar system, our solar system, was formed about 5 billion years ago. Okay, after the formation of the sun. Okay, so what is left over coalesced and formed planet. So Jupiter was formed, Mars was formed, Earth was formed from this debris. However, there are certain debris that could not coalesce into planets. So they were left over after the formation of the solar system, and they gathered themselves around this region called the asteroid belt. So this is called the asteroid belt, this red region. So these asteroids are numerous in numbers. In theory, there are about a billion asteroids. A billion asteroids. But we have discovered just 1 million of them. But one thing about this asteroid is that, left alone, they are stable around their orbits. They are quite stable. But due to the enormous gravitational influence of Jupiter on their surrounding, on their orbit, they tend to change. Okay, they tend to change, and they start to crisscross uh, the orbit of this inner planet. Okay, so that is when it becomes dangerous. Sometimes they can collide with Earth or even collide with other planets, but we are not concerned with those ones. We are only concerned in when they collide with Earth. And when that happens, it can destroy a city or it can even destroy a whole planet. And so so this is the map of the asteroid that we have discovered so far. These ones here are in the main belt asteroid. They do not pose any danger to us. But these other ones that are green in color are the ones that are dangerous to our planet. And can see it, they are always moving about in different directions. And this happened 66 million years ago during the days of the dinosaurs. They didn't have a space program. They are not aware of the environment. They don't know about creation, and suddenly they were impacted and their lives were destroyed. Of recent, there was an asteroid impact in Russia. This is a it happened in Russia in 1908. This region is the size of London, and it's a thick forest. But due to the event, because due to the heat that emanates from the impact of the asteroid, the whole place was wiped out. All the trees were wiped out, and you have a complete desert. Of recent, this happened in Russia again in 2013. I was very much aware of this. Just in a daytime, an asteroid landed, and fortunately, it did not land in a city, but it landed in a very remote area. But the shock wave spread and was able to cause mayhem in a nearby city. It destroyed properties worth billions and injured about 1,500 people. So, but the reason why we could not spot it was because it was coming from the direction of the sun, so we could not see it.
Okay.
So this happened in Indonesia in 2020. A man was at his home. All of a sudden, he heard a loud sound. Okay, so it seems like a rock descended from the sky and pierced his roof. Look at the rock here. So, um, can you imagine? It pierced his roof and landed inside. He has to dig it out. He has to dig it out and discover it was a space rock. Although he sold it, I made about, I think, $2.5 million. Just a small piece of rock. However, asteroids contain some asteroids contain rare earth minerals that are very important in our industries or in our laboratories. So he was just lucky. So this happened in 2022. We discovered this asteroid just 2 hours before it landed. Fortunately for us humans, it landed in the sea. But imagine that it landed in a city. We just discovered it 2 hours before it landed. So that is why it is important for everyone to get involved in asteroid search. Asteroid search is one of the most important area of concern to the astronomy community. So these are the surveys around the world monitoring this asteroid. So both space telescope and ground-based telescope. But the one that we make use of is the Pan-STARRS telescope. So this is the Pan-STARRS telescope. It is located in the University of Hawaii in the United States of America. So it is constantly scanning the sky, taking pictures or images of the sky to know if there is an asteroid transit. So, and after collecting those images, those data sets, they send it to the International Astronomy Research Collaboration. This organization is responsible for distributing the data set to schools and organizations that register to search for asteroids, and we are registered with them. So this is the software that we use to search for asteroids. It is called Astrometrica. So these are the four images. Four images. So what these four images does is that it helps to simulate them. I mean, to make it to look like a video. Okay, because those four images were taken at different time intervals. So Astrometrica helps to play it as a video so that you can see any moving object like this. So this is the method we use to detect asteroids. These other dark spots here are background stars. Sometimes they could be galaxies. So these are our asteroids campaign teams.
Yeah, Mr. Miracle.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry for interrupt you. I just want to make sure that all of us are following you. Je voudrais juste savoir, est-ce que ça passe? Est-ce
Okay.
qu'on comprend un peu la présentation de notre intervenant du jour, du point de vue, de tout ce qu'il a dit? Est-ce que ça passe? Si oui, vous pouvez juste faire un texte en écrivant.
Oui, oui, moi ça passe. D'ailleurs, même j'ai pris des notes.
Ok, ok, ok. Merci, merci. Donc, je crois qu'il n'y a pas besoin, on a besoin de retourner, de reprendre encore. Yeah, sir, you got the flow. You can keep on.
Okay. So these are the teams across Africa that has been active in participating in this asteroid search. We have been able to reach out to about 40 teams across Africa. I want to play this animation. Just a moment. Just a moment. This is supposed to be playing. I don't know why. Just a moment. Okay. So these are the different teams that participated on August, sorry, in April. So you can see a lot of teams, a lot of countries are into this. And our target is to reach all the 54 countries in Africa. So far, we have got up to 40 teams involved. And we are grateful that your team is also very active. I think this is your team right there. So this is the Pan African. So so these are some of the countries that have learned how to use their symmetrical to search for asteroids. I mean, these are the countries where we have active citizen science groups that are ready to search for asteroids or to participate in other projects. So this is the timetable we have. So for the new academic year, we started on August. Okay. So this is the one we are now. We are on September campaign, which is going to end on October 4th. And the upcoming one is coming up on October 9th to November. So technically, we have just two more opportunities to search for asteroids this year. And before we get into next year, where we have about 5 more opportunities here. So these are the requirements: a computer, not a phone. So people do ask me, is it possible to use phone? I said no. We use computer, and it must be a Windows operating system. So in case if you have any other operating system, we can install another program that can help you to run Windows programs. Then you have to have good internet connections, time commitment, at least 4 hours in a week. So it is not a project that you spend your whole day doing it. Once you have learned how to search for asteroid, you can just be committing 4 hours per week with your team to search for asteroids. Then minimum of 5 people. Sorry, I used 3 here. Minimum of 5 people to start with, because it's a group work. Because in a whole month, because the program is around 1 month, you have a lot of data to analyze. So one person working on them, it can be too challenging. So you have these them. You have to have passion for space and astronomy and discovery. Okay, before you can be successful in this. I want to play you a video, just a short video that will summarize everything that I have just said here. Let me play you a video that will summarize everything. So we can be reading this. So that is up the summary of everything about the asteroid search. You see, it is important. Whenever I talk about asteroid search with some of my African brothers, they'll be like, "Oh, does it concern them? Maybe it is a NASA business." Okay, it's a NASA business. It doesn't concern. After all, NASA is protecting everybody. But NASA needs you. Okay, NASA needs you to discover those asteroids and to help protect the Earth. So it's not a job that is left for NASA alone. So that is for the our project. So these are some of the asteroids that we have discovered so far. Our African teams have discovered up to 27 asteroids. 27. We have been in this for the past 3 years now. So we have made a lot of discoveries. So this is another project called the International Astronomy and Astrophysics Competition. So it runs every year from February to June. Okay. So depending on how much you perform, you can win some prizes. First prize, second prize, third prize. And there's no limit to your age. There's no limit. We have junior level, we have the youth level. Okay, there's no restriction to your age. So far, you have passion for astronomy, you can participate in this. And this year we supported about 10 Africans who participated in this project, but we're not able to complete it. Okay, we have 3 rounds. We have the qualification round, we have the pre-final round, and the final round. So this qualification round is free for everybody. But if you want to continue with the competition, you have to make some payment, I think $9 or €8. But some of our African teams do not have it. Some of not even our teams, I mean African students don't have it, so we supported them, about 10 of them this year. So I'm just letting you know so that you start getting prepared. This is their website. This is their website. So you can just type iaac.space. Then you can read the details about it and read the past questions and get yourself prepared. I would like Africans to participate more on this so that we can start winning. Um, you know, bringing glory to our continent. Then we have the Space for Art Foundation. This is about space arts. So here we use space art to inspire um, children under 16 years about space. So what we do here is we collect this artwork and send it to astronaut Nicole Stott. This is an astronautical start. She is in charge of this project. Okay, I'm just working with her. So she tours around the world inspiring kids about space. She's a retired NASA. Okay, so she's spending the rest of her life going around the world, teaching kids about space. So through arts. So when those arts are gathered, they are used to build this spacesuit. They are used to build this spacesuit. So, and sometimes, not all the time, the spacesuit is flown to the International Space Station. And here you can see an astronaut wearing it. So this is the International Space Station. So in case uh, you have any space art, maybe you're into the same project, you can reach out to this website, www.spaceforartfoundation.org. You can see her email, you can send it to her. You can mention your country, and that is it. Then we have visual astrophoto visual development. In this one, we teach you on how to process space images, and we are going to be using space images from the Hubble Space Telescope, the James Webb Space Telescope, and the Las Gomez Observatory. So, but let me educate you on why we process space images. Why do we have to process space images? This is why we process space images. Look at these phones. We all have phones, and we have all taken selfies with our phones. So this is me. I used my phone to take my selfie, and after taking this selfie, I don't need to process the image again because these devices, both the camera and the phone, is made with what we call color CCD. So after taking your pictures, you don't need to edit it anymore. I mean, You can use filters, okay, if you want to improve the beauty, but I'm not talking about improving the beauty. You can just leave it that way and it's okay. But for space images, it is not like that. For space images, we use telescopes, and telescopes work differently from phones and camera. When you take not this handy telescope that you have. I mean, observatories like these professional observatories here. If you use them to take space images, this is what you're gonna get. It's going to be completely dark, gray. You won't see anything. I mean, you have spent hours and hours doing this, but when you come back to your office to process those images, you won't be able to see anything. So it is your job to use computer to process the image so that you can produce things like this. So you must have seen this on internet and TVs. Okay, at first this is not the way they look like this. This is the way they look. So it is astronomers that change it from here to this, and it is very simple. We're going to teach you how to do that. These are images from the James Webb Space Telescope. This is from the Las Cruces Observatory, and these two are from the Hubble Space Telescope. Then the third project we have is that after learning how to process your images, we're going to assign an account to you. Okay? In this case, we're going to be teaching you in the second project, we're going to be teaching you on how to process images in the archive. I mean, images that have been taken before. But in this third project, we're going to be teaching you on how to obtain your own images and processing them. Assuming there is an event right now, you can just schedule your own observations, take the images and process those images. So that is the skill that we want to teach you in this case. The last but not the least is we have another project called uh, planet hunting. Okay, we plan to start that by latest next month. So just like asteroid hunting, we also have planet hunting. So these are all NASA projects, and I did not include it in this project, but this is just part of um, our project. I intend to do that starting from next month. So this is the end of my lecture. This is the end of my lecture. So any question so that we can proceed to training? Any question?
Okay, thank you, Chef. So, je crois que, is there a question? Obed, Gaetan, Pedro, Grace, do you have a question?
Not for now.
All right. So we should proceed to.
I think for me it's clear.
Oh, great. So um, I think we should proceed to the training.
Yeah. I think it's right. Just, uh, je signale. Bon, as everybody's already speaking English, donc it's go already okay. Donc nous avons fini la première séance où c'était la présentation, un peu la vision générale de de PAC, genre le Pan African Lab que vous avez vu. On a remarqué qu'il y a trois grands projets où et nous la RDC on est plus focalisé dans la première partie qui est plus de recherche astéroïde. Vous avez vu que il y a le deuxième qui est en rapport avec les images et autres et il y en a aussi le troisième. Donc, le souhait dans le groupe, notre objectif, c'est vraiment que la RDC puisse participer, aussi contribuer vraiment dans tous ces genres de projets. Donc, sentez-vous à l'aise de voir en quelle mesure vous pouvez encore apprendre plus. À la fin, je crois, à Wissend, M. Miracle a une page et bon, il y a des vidéos, il a eu à faire déjà des vidéos en rapport avec tout ce qu'il venait de dire. Donc, vous pouvez toujours aller là-bas et réécouter ça. Sir, for the training, so I have a few questions. I would like already to know, as in the beginning, you said that for the training, it's we have to maybe to manage about the 3 hours. We saw it is so far. We don't know. the question about the training astrometric, in how many minutes you think that you can train has?
Okay, if you do not interrupt me, okay, assuming you do not interrupt me, I can just finish within 1 hour 30 minutes. But because of interruptions, maybe some people were behind, we have to wait for
Uh,
them, those kind of things. Those kind of uncertainties. So I've been doing it with so many people, so I can tell you on the average it takes us 3 hours. But assuming that maybe they have some little knowledge about it, it can be faster.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
So far,
okay. We can.
this is a training. This is a training. Okay, this is a training. So they have to be practicing along with me. They don't need to be looking at the screen. They just have to be doing it as I'm doing it.
So the problem is also about about the issue about the electricity. Most of them, we have two members here right now, for be listing you by the phone, because the computer don't have charge because of the
Oh,
power is
okay.
off, so that it will be little bit difficult for us to be, or to be to make the training directly where we are. So that's what we can just propose. I think two, or bet are you, your computer is around you, right?
Yes, I'm using my computer.
Yeah, yeah. I was just say I want to ask two persons. So maybe with
I'm
them, you can
using
start. You can keep on with them. Oui, ah ben tu disais. Ah ben tu es devant ta machine.
Laisse-moi me connecter avec mon ordinateur, ça peut prendre une affaire de 2 minutes.
Ok, mais pas bon.
Oui,
En
oui,
fait, astrométrique, tu en as tout proche de toi. Comme ça, tu
je
vas
suis
te
devant mon
former.
ordinateur.
Ok, ok. Miss America, we can start. We have one of our team leaders from Kinshasa too, who already gets his computer, so that when you are speaking, he will do it also.
Okay. All right. So, but at some point, one or two of you should be sharing your screen so that all of us will be learning from your screen. Because if I share only my screen, I might be faster and many people will be lost. So just bear that in mind. So I'm sharing my screen right now. Like I've said before, I said everyone should download the practice image set. And if you look, this is the practice image set for me. The practice image set. It is zipped. It is a zipped file. So you right click. If you right click, you will see extract all. Extract all. You extract it. Extract. I think I have opened it before. Let me open it again. Okay, I have extracted it before. Let me remove this for convenience. So these are my five folders. If you extract it from your own, it will be five in number. So we are supposed to use it for practicing. And if you observe very well, you will see practice PS1 and the date this image was taken. It was taken in 2019, about 3 or 4 years ago. And they are also compressed. So starting from the first, we're going to start from the first, which is XY25P10. You extract it again. You extract it again. Extract. And here you have this one, extractor. You can open it to explore what's inside. So these are the 4 files that we are going to be analyzing. So let me go back. I want to know if you have come to this level. Have you done exactly what I've just done now?
Ok. Obed, tu es à ce niveau?
Une dernière étape, c'est en train de finir d'extraire. Je suis avec lui.
Ok. Le practice image, hein.
Oui, oui.
Donc, essaye de partager comme ça, il va se rassurer un peu qu'on est là.
Je ne suis pas connecté avec mon ordinateur, faute de connexion. Je suis juste connecté avec mon téléphone.
Bon, tu peux peut-être ouvrir la caméra, montrer un peu juste comme la caméra.
Wait, wait.
Il fait noir.
Non, je cherche juste un moyen de... Voilà. Vous pouvez continuer, je vous show ça dans quelques
Il
secondes.
a dit, on a besoin de ça maintenant, frère.
Attends alors, attends alors. Attends, je trouve un moyen de te faire voir. Quelques minutes, comme ça on fait ça.
Je crois même que je peux aussi faire ça pour que ça fasse un peu chaud. Va.
So what's up? What's up?
Yeah, Obed, our team leader he's doing this. So the problem is just uh, his computer is not connected, so he can't show the screen. So what he proposed him is to just to open his camera from the phone so that he can just fix it in this computer
Yes,
so that we
exactly.
can see.
Yes, good, good, good. Is it only him? What? How about other people? How they connected
I,
with their computers or with their phones?
yeah. Maybe I want just know. Grace, Grace Soukou. Grace, tu es là?
Oui, je suis là, je suis là.
Tu es connecté, tu utilises le Zoom via ton ordinateur ou bien euh, via mon téléphone?
Je suis toujours sur le téléphone, mais j'ai mon ordinateur à côté. Toutefois, je n'ai pas l'application.
Ah, non, mais est-ce que, déjà, bon, la première question, tu as suffisamment de mégas, là, c'est la première des choses. Et la deuxième des choses, tu peux te connecter, tu peux partager la connexion à ton ordinateur.
Je peux partager la connexion.
Ah, oh, tu aurais dû faire ça avant. Parce que le logiciel en soi, il a envoyé le lien, il venait d'envoyer le lien au début de la réunion pour là où on peut télécharger le logiciel. Ça ne pèse pas, c'est pas plus de 20 mégas. Donc, il fallait peut-être télécharger le logiciel. Bon, je ne sais pas si ça va prendre du temps. Bon, nous allons seulement faire avec Obed.
Oui.
Obed d'ailleurs a quitté la réunion. Donc, putain, ça s'ouvre comment? Donc,
J'essaie de télécharger.
oui. Donc, vas-y sur le site. Ok, il avait envoyé. Tu vois le lien, ou bien je recopie ça encore. J'envoie le lien. Il y a ce lien-là, quand tu cliques, tu vas directement, ça va t'afficher Astrometrica et puis tu télécharges ça. Ça ne pèse pas. Le mot de passe, c'est pas ici. On va demander.
Je vais télécharger.
Ok. Quand tu télécharges ça, tu vas voir aussi, juste avant de télécharger en bas là, on écrit Practice Image. C'est-à-dire des images un peu pour la pratique. C'est ce qu'on a besoin. Tu peux aussi cliquer pour télécharger le fichier en question. Les fichiers de Practice Image.
D'accord.
Mr. Miracle give us a few minutes time that we want solutions.
No problems. And like I said, these are the things that add up to that 3 hours, like I told you before. Before you know it, 3 hours has yeah, that's it. But no problem, just take all the time. Let me just take a glass of water. I'll be back.
Ah, it- it- Grâce, ça évolue de ton côté?
Oui, oui, je télécharge déjà.
Ok, ok, ok. Ah, Gaëtan, toi aussi, en principe, Gaëtan, tu as l'application, non? Tu as l'astrométrique, non? Gaëtan. Obed, comment ça évolue chez toi?
Euh, Presque fini. En fait, j'essaie de partager l'écran. C'est comme ça, vous avez vu, je me suis déconnecté. La connexion est trop lente de mon côté. Attends un
Ok.
moment. J'essaie d'arranger. Enfin, je change de réseau pour voir si ça sera plus rapide.
Moi, j'allais te proposer, il fallait seulement que tu restes comme tu étais. Il suffit juste de. Attends, regarde, tu vois par exemple, moi, c'est que je. Attends, et on change où la caméra? On change pas la direction sur Zoom. Ah, aussi. Regarde, tu vois ce que tu allais faire par exemple. C'est juste, tu ouvres ta caméra, tu balances comme ça. Comme ça, en fait, il voulait juste se rassurer que ce qu'il est en train de dire, si nous sommes en train de le faire. Bon, de toute façon, tu peux partager. Vas-y, essaie aussi pour juste partager. Comme ça sera un peu plus facile aussi. Essaie juste.
Attends un peu. Ah, comme
Euh,
ça.
maintenant,
Juste ton
maintenant,
de
on
trucs que
voudrait.
je m'étais perdu. Oui.
Comme ça, même avec. Grâce, surtout toi qui es en train d'utiliser avec le téléphone, je crois qu'on aura vraiment besoin de toi aussi. Donc, n'hésite pas à
J'ai
télécharger.
j'ai déjà, j'ai déjà eu à télécharger le logiciel, je sais maintenant de l'installer.
Ah, ok, installe alors. Je crois même on peut par la suite, vu que je suis encore en Banzango, on peut organiser une session rapide avec vous. Si tu peux trouver quelques étudiants de l'UCA, on peut faire avec eux en présentiel aussi, hein. Bon, là, on va voir ça.
D'accord.
On va voir ça à la fin de la réunion ici. Hey, le fichier practice pèse 122 mégas, 112 mégas. Monsieur Pebo, est-ce que vous comprenez un peu ce qu'on est en train de faire? Genre, là où nous sommes en train d'avancer. Vous commencez à avoir une idée un peu.
Oui, je comprends très bien. J'essaie aussi de mon côté de télécharger. l'application.
Génial. On aurait dit vraiment, si on le savait, on aurait dit vraiment le faire d'avance comme ça. Bon, c'est pas grave. On va voir ce qu'on va faire. Donc, même pour Kinshasa, je pense, après cette réunion, on va voir comment organiser 2 ou 3 séances en présentiel. Ensemble, on va trouver des espaces. Et comme je suis encore au Congo central, avec c'est du Congo central aussi, on va voir ce qu'on peut faire un peu rapidement au courant de cette semaine, surtout qu'on est encore lundi. Donc, d'ici mercredi, jeudi, on peut faire quelque chose. Encore. Mr. Miracle, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. I was thinking that the time for us to download the application is not possible to maybe to go just to explain, for example, about when you download, for example, the presentation about how to use you. If possible, you can go already in that case. Try to explain before to go to the astrometrica. Maybe tell you say that you explain just about when we do. What am I saying? For I want to say what it. For example, the kickstart guide. I don't know if you have it. Kickstart guide where we're talking how to make a M3 report. What is a good or false? Or you would like to, you want just to go directly to the practice. I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, you want me to just go on with the practice?
For me, as for this moment we take some we are facing a difficult, well, so we are doubling the astrometrical right now, just so because we are using another PC. So if possible, I will suggest you to go first to the kickstart gate, trying to explain, and when we will be get ready for when we will be ready for that, for the practice, we will let you know so that we will come back to the practice.
Okay, all right. Let me go on.
Ok. Donc, I want just making French for explaining. Les amis, le temps qu'on est en train de télécharger déjà le Practice et le logiciel, au lieu qu'on puisse attendre à ces moments-là que Mr. Mirror continue à intervenir, je le proposais, il va nous expliquer du point de vue théorique déjà ce qu'on fait, comment on fait les rapports et autres. Et puis quand on sera prêt, à ce moment, on va encore y revenir avec le logiciel. Parce qu'au lieu que nous continuons d'attendre, nous, médias.
All right,
Okay,
so
sir, you got the floor.
if you installed Astrometrica for the first time, you'll be required to register it. Otherwise, you'll be given a minimum of 100 days. Sorry, a maximum of 100 days. After which it will stop working in your computer. So it is very simple. You don't have to pay money. What you have to do is come over to help, go to registration, and can enter these codes. Can enter these codes. And after that, you click OK. To say registered successfully. Then you can go on and continue using it without obstruction. All right. So this is the astrometrical interface. When you let me start by explaining from the beginning. After installing your astrometrica, the icon will appear on your screen here. You must open it from your desktop. Don't open it from your directory. You have to open it from your desktop right here. So when you click that, a black screen is going to come out. A black screen like this is going to come out. So it will begin to load the minor planet center data data set. I mean the database of all the minor planets. It takes time. Sorry, it does not really take time, but if your internet is very slow, it's going to take a lot of time. But if your internet is very fast, like my own, it can just take some few seconds, just few seconds. So when this is done, before you open it, please, you have to make sure your computer is always connected to the internet. All right. Then a white screen is going to pop out showing the astrometrica. So this is where you are going to load to the data sets. So we have different buttons here in the toolbar, different buttons. We're not going to make use of all of them, only make use of few. But before you load the images, you have to check your configuration file. Configuration file that you have to check if the configuration file, this is called the configuration file, PS1 CFG, means PS1 configuration. So, assuming that I want to analyze a PS1 images, like here, let me show you. This is, if you observe very well, this is PS1, 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 PS1. So this is, it was taken from the Penstar 1 telescope. So to analyze it, you have to change it to Penstar 1. Assuming you have Penstar 2, I mean PS2 here, you have to change it to PS2. And how do you do that? You come over to settings, click on open, then you will have all your configuration file. Then you click on PS2, click on open, click on OK. It has changed to PS2. So right now you can load your PS2 images. All right. If you fail to do this, assuming that you use a PS1 data and configuration file to analyze the PS2 image set, you're going to get an error when trying to submit it. So you have to always be watchful for this. So here again, we have PS1. So I want to load the images. I have to change it back to PS1. So let me do the same process. PS1. Okay. Click OK. So I have my PS1. Right now, I can go on and load my images. To load the images, you come to load images. The fourth button, 1, 2, 3, 4. Load images. You click on it. It brings you to your Windows. You click on PC. You trace it to where you will have that image. This is my I want to. This is my desktop. My downloads. This is PS5. If I want to view all of them, all files, these are all my files, but I'm only interested in the first one. All right. Remember, I am working with S to SY25P10. That is one all of you should work with first. So you highlight all of them, or you can use Control A to highlight all of them. You click on OK. So I have loaded the 4 images. If you load your images for the first time, it will have this dark screen. It will have this dark screen. I mean, the background will be dark, white, the stars will be white. If you want to change it, you come over here that says invert image. If you click it, you can always invert images. This is the best way, this is the best background to work with. Okay? Alright. Then you click on data reduction. So you have your coordinates, just click OK. It's coming. So sometimes an error like this would appear it means that the computer, the astrometrical software cannot manually match the moving object to the reference stars. So what you just do is come over here, click on automatic reference stars, change it to automatic reference stars, and you click OK, and everything will be solved. So after that, a window is going to pop out. It shows the details for each of the frames, the images. Just close it because we don't need it for now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to come over to known object overlay. So this reason for this known object overlay is for you to distinguish objects that have been discovered by other people, because you occasionally see some asteroids that have been discovered by other people, and it has this red label around it. So like these ones now have been discovered by other people. Okay. Then the next thing we're going to do is click on blink current images. So when you click on the blink current images, a fifth window is going to pop out. It's like a video that uses the four images, because these images we are taking at different time intervals. You're going to it's going to be like you're experiencing a movie. So you can notice some movement here. Another thing I want you to also observe is that there are boxes separated by lines, I mean boundaries. So it is important because we search box by box. We search box by box. So the next thing I'm going to do is to start to look for moving objects. Look at how moving object looks like. Look at this picture here. If you observe very well, you see that this object is moving in a straight line against all the other dark spots here. This is an asteroid. Of course, in this one, it has been discovered, but this is how we detect asteroids. So we are looking for an object like this, but without this label, because without this label, it means that it has not been discovered before. Now back to our practicing. So what to do? You come over here, you zoom in 1, 2. If you zoom in 1, 2, you come over here, you push this to the extreme. Push this to the extreme. You also bring this one to the extreme, so that we can start from the first box. Now you start looking for moving objects, one after the other. You search very carefully, then you take it down so that I can see the other end. Okay. So I've searched all the boundaries of this first box and I did not see anything. Let me move over to the next one here. So I will search. I will search. So look at it. The nothing is moving in a straight line here. I'll go up. I'll search. Okay, nothing. I'll go to the next box, the third box. The third box. You search. You come down. You continue to search. Nothing is there. Then you go over to the next box. The last box. The last box. Let me take this. Okay, you search. Let me take it up. You continue to search. Okay, nothing is here. So the next thing is to do is to come down. Come over to the next row, the second row. As you're coming down, be searching. And there I have an asteroid. I've discovered an asteroid. It has no label, red label. So this is an asteroid. Okay, it is moving in a straight line. So we need to stop blinking so that we can number that asteroid. And how do we do that? You come over here, stop blinking. We have other buttons, start blinking, in case if you want to start blinking after stop blinking. And we have one single step forward and one single step backward. So I'm going to click on stop blinking. And when I stop blinking, I'll come over here. I'll discover that I may not know the right object. Okay, that is why before you stop blinking, your eye must be around that region you discover that asteroid. But if you want to know, you come over to this single step backward and single step forward. If you click single step backward, single step forward, single step backward, single step forward, single step backward. So this is the asteroid. So I have spotted it and I will not remove my eye from it anymore. To number your asteroid, you must make sure that you start from image 1. If you are in image 2, you have to take it back to image 1. So to start, I will come over here, I'll bring my mouse over that object and I'm going to left click. If I left click, I'm going to see this object verification window. And a small circle will circle that object that you want to number. And here you have this graph, you have this white dot surrounding, you can trace out this path with this white curve. You can also do the same here. So it's one of the rules that says that this white dot should surround the red curves for you to be able to know that this is a true signal. So, and since it obeys the rule, you can come over here. You must come over here, click on that selecting object. Okay, I'll come over here, I'll delete. So I'll name it, you give it three names, sorry, 3 letters and 4 numbers. Let me just give it A, B, C. It must be capital letters. Okay, and you must continue using it to the end of your campaign for if you discover an asteroid. So ABC0001. Okay, you start from 0001 to number because you might still discover more asteroids. So it is advisable to start from simple numbers. You click on accept, and when you do that, that number will come over here to surround it. You come over to the next one, click on that, do the same thing. ABC0001, accept. So do the same thing, single step forward. Okay, ABC0001, accept. Meanwhile, you have to also check the signal to noise ratio. It's one of the rules. It says if the signal to noise ratio is less than 5, it may not be a true signal. However, you should always include anything that is moving in your images. Don't discriminate. My own is 4.1. I'm not going to say because it is less than 5, I shouldn't accept it. I'm going to accept because I know very well that this is a moving object. Click OK. ABC0001, accept. And I'm done numbering the object in the 4 images. I'll come over here and I'll continue blinking. So this is how to number your asteroids. So to see your report, you come over here, you will see the report that you have just created. So this is my ABC0001 for the 4 image frames. So now there's another calculation that we do called the range of the magnitude. Here you'll find the highest and you subtract it. You subtract the lowest from it. The highest here is 21.2 and the lowest is 20.7. If you take the difference, it's going to be 0.5. And according to the rule, it says that if the range of the magnitude is less than 1, it means that it's a true signal. My own is 0.5, which is less than 1. So it means that my object is a true signal. So this is the called MPC report. This is the telescope details. And these are the numbers we just gave to it. So you have to continue searching because we have just found one asteroid. So you continue searching because there could be more asteroids in this image set. Nothing is here. I'll come over to the next box. Check. Come over here. Keep checking for moving object. Nothing. I'll go over. So this one is scrapped. You shouldn't worry. Just go to the ones that are visible. So you keep checking. So an object is moving here. Look at that, another asteroid. So what I do is I stop blinking. I take it to the first image. So this is it. I start numbering it. So this is the second asteroid that we have spotted so far. You know, you have to master the skill of being very careful because there could be faint ones and you may not know. ABC0002, this is the second asteroid, remember? Go over to the next one. Oh, go over to the next one. Good. ABC0002. Accept. ABC0002. Accept. The last one. ABC0002. Accept. So I am done numbering it in the 4 frames. I will start blinking again. So if you check your NPC report, see that another NPC report has been added to the previous one. So this is 0001, 0002, 4. There are 4 of them each. It means one represents for each image frame. So the next thing is to continue searching. So let me come down. And now I have another moving object. This is the third one. So I'll stop blinking again. I will take it to the first. I'm taking it to the first. Okay. So you click it. Very, very bright. Look at how the graph looks like. And this is the Gaussian. This is the signal to noise ratio, very big. So you number the asteroid. This is the third one. And I know that by now you should be aware of what to number it. So you have A, B, C, 0003, accept. ABC 0003. Accept. ABC 0003. Accept. A B C 0003. Accept. So I am done numbering the asteroid in the 4 frames. So I'll start blinking. So let me show you the other one. So I found 2 asteroids in one box. So this is the MPC report. So everything is looking good. So you have to continue blinking. You have to continue searching. So you come over to the next box. Keep checking. You have to check very well. Oh, I made a mistake. Alright, so nothing is here. Move over to the next box. Next box. Nothing is here. You come up. Nothing is here. Keep checking. Okay, come down. Oh, an object is moving there. So you stop blinking. You stop blinking. So let us see it again. Okay. Now the object is almost gone in the first image. Although a small end of it is coming out, but assuming that it all disappeared entirely, what are you going to do? So what I'm going to tell you to do is to number the asteroid in the frames that it is visible. So what it means that sometimes it can be visible in 2 or in 3 or in the 4. Just number the asteroids in the frame that it is visible. So you move over to this second frame. Looking good. ABC 0004. Okay. ABC 0004. Accept. Alright, so ABC 0004. Accept. You start blinking again. So this is how you continue numbering your asteroid, and this is how you continue searching box by box is the most helpful way. So I have analyzed this data before and I did not find more asteroids. So what this is what you're going to do, come over here, you come down, start from the beginning, from the ending. You highlight everything, copy, you open your notepad, open your notepad. You paste it there. So the reason why you should use your notepad is it does not change the structure or the shape of the report, and it needs not to be changed. It needs not to be changed. So you come over here, want to copy the number of this data because that is the data we analyze. I want to copy the number. So come over to your notepad, you paste it on top. So this is for this is the MPC report for this data. So subsequent ones will come under here. So let's go back to our Astrometrica. So we are done analyzing this image and we want to move to the next one to cancel it. All right, you come over here, you click on close all images to ask you, do you want to close all images? Click yes. All images are gone. But your MPC report is still much alive there. You need to also wipe it too so that you can load your images with fresh MPC report. So how to reset it is you come over to file, click on reset files. Click yes. MPC report will be gone. So you're now free to load new images. So this is just one kind of MPC report that we prepare. This is a case where you have at least one moving object. How about a case where there's no moving object? So I'm going to use this as an example. I'm going to use this as an example. I'm going to extract it. The third image. This is XY 14 P10 XY14 P10. So you can come over to your Astrometrica, come over to load images. This is the old one. You click download, practice image set. This is the second one. You highlight all of them. All right, somebody's microphone is on and it's making noise. You can turn it off. I mean, you can mute yourself. So I have loaded the 4 images. You click on data reduction. Click OK. It's coming. It's coming. So like before, you close this, you click on known object overlay so that you can distinguish objects that have been discovered before from ones that have not been discovered before. Alright, so the next thing is blend current images. So you zoom in 1, 2. So you start from the first box. Start from the first box. So you start searching for asteroid to come down. Go over to the next one. Check. Go up. Nothing. Go over to the next one. Come down. Nothing is here. Go over to the next one. Go up. So nothing is there. You come down to the next box. So you come over here. You check. Keep checking. Keep checking. Nothing is moving. Nothing is moving here. Go over to the next box. So nothing is moving here. You come over to the next box. Come over here. Nothing is moving. All right, so I don't want to waste our time. I've actually analyzed this image before, and I did not see a moving object. So go to MPC report. You will see that this is the only thing we have left there. Just the date. I mean, the particular moment you are analyzing the image. So just copy it like that. Copy it. Come over here. Sorry, come over to your notepad. You paste it there. Now, if you compare the two results, you see that they vary significantly. Apart from the discovered asteroid, there are no telescope details in this one. So what you just do is you come over to from here, you copy the telescope detail only. Copy the telescope. Copy the telescope detail. Come over here. You paste it. So you have given it a telescope detail. Then you come between this and this. You type no known moving object detected. So with this, you have completed your MPC report. So these are the two kinds of MPC report that we have. Okay, these are the kind of two. A case where you have an asteroid, maybe one or two or three, and a case where you don't have at all. Where you don't have at all. And unfortunately, this is in most cases, this is how it's going to be. Okay, most of the data sets are empty. Finding an asteroid in these data sets is very, very, very rare. So in your own convenience, you can analyze these other three that I have not analyzed to practice more. Okay, you can analyze those images. And I believe you can also log into your data, your team. Let me close this first. Cancel. I'll close all images. Yes. Reset. Yes. So you can load more. But let me go to your team page. Can you send me your email? Email that you used to register your team?
Yes,
Joseph.
yes, yes. Wait.
Yeah, post it on the comments.
Okay, here you are.
Great. So let me walk you through on how to log into your team page. So The reason why I requested for this email is because I used the email to register your team. So you come over to login, you hit on email, you then the password is Isaac Search. Isaac Search. So you click on enter. Oh, I did not get the password right. Let me write it somewhere and paste it. The password is Isaac Search in small letters. I guess I use capital letters. So click on login. So once you're logged in, you will see log off. You see log off. Then next thing is go to campaign. Then you locate Pan African Asteroid Search Campaign. Then you look for your team. Your team is here, Democratic Republic of Congo. So you click on it, and there you have your team page. Unfortunately, you have not submitted the practice image. I think let me help you do that. I'm going to help you.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
going to help you do that. Someone has actually analyzed it and sent me the report. Just a moment. If I find it, I will. Just a moment. Let me find it. It will be unlocked this night so that you can continue working on data sets.
Okay. Because I tried to make to analyze the image, so I'm making just some mistake about the name. They told me that I found both true detection, the true detection, it's good, but about the name that I have to correct, so I have to restart. So that's why, and still now I didn't take this moment. So it will be helpful if you.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Well, just a moment. Let me find the. Because a friend did it and sent me the report. Let me.
Ok. I want to say something in French. Time for you, you're finding this. Donc, les amis, on a appris comment analyser. Il fallait télécharger l'astrométrique et après, vous avez vu, il y a des étapes à suivre. Il a plus parlé vraiment de deux cas où on a la première partie, c'est lorsqu'on on a fait une détection. Comment on fait pour prendre le rapport. Parce que ce qui intéresse ici dans l'application, genre dans le site web, ce qui leur intéresse, c'est les rapports, le MC Report là. Et quand vous ne savez pas, si on ne parvient pas bien faire le MC Report, ça pose problème. Ça ne va pas signaler. Hein? Imaginez un peu, c'est l'ordinateur, il attend ces réponses-là. Donc, on a expliqué avant même, quand on télécharge les images, quels sont les trucs qu'il faut appuyer. C'est important. Il y a certaines touches phares qu'il faut appuyer, utiliser. Et on a aussi le cas où on n'a pas une détection. C'est vrai que ça existe. Il arrive des fois, vous analysez, vous ne trouvez rien. Cela veut dire que non, vous n'avez rien trouvé comme astéroïde. Et il y a toujours un rapport qu'il faut faire. Ce n'est pas parce qu'on n'a rien trouvé, puis on laisse le fichier en question. Non, faut mettre les rapports. Et vous avez vu, stratégiquement, on a l'habitude d'utiliser le bloc-notes. Genre le bloc-notes là. Lorsque tu fais le rapport, tu mets d'abord tout dans le bloc-notes. Tu essaies juste de codifier. Genre, la première analyse que tu as fait, tu mets par exemple le nom du fichier en question. Deuxième analyse, tu mets le nom du fichier. Tu laisses des espaces. Tu peux faire beaucoup de faits. Comme ça va te permettre, parce que quand tu vas aller maintenant faire les rapports, quand tu vas aller faire les rapports dans le site web, tu fais que faire les rapports facilement. Au lieu de faire un, tu fais le rapport, deux, tu fais le rapport. Il est souhaitable que tu fasses au moins 10. Et c'est maintenant, en plus, c'est aussi le rôle des team leaders. Parce qu'à la base, vous avez vu, on m'a demandé l'adresse email. L'adresse email, c'est souvent l'adresse email des team leaders. Donc, avec la campagne ISEC, et ils ont l'habitude, ils recommandent les gens de travailler en groupe, en présentiel, par exemple. Chacun sa machine, chacun fait des détections. Parce que, je vous assure, il y a une affaire de plus de 20 fichiers ou 30 fichiers. Bon, c'est souvent 28. C'est en fonction de moi. Il y a 28 fichiers. On suppose si on dit que non, vous êtes au nombre de 8, donc chacun va prendre par exemple oh, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Je donne un exemple. Vous prenez 5 fichiers, 5 fichiers, 5 fichiers. Chacun, quand il va finir, il va terminer à analyser et il fait son bloc-notes. Et puis vous allez maintenant prendre tous ces fichiers-là. Le team leader, son rôle, c'est d'avoir tous ces fichiers-là. Quand il a tout le bloc-notes, lui, qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Il entre sur le site web et il commence juste à mettre les rapports. Et il y a des noms, il va commencer à insérer sur le nom des participants. Il met les rapports, le nom des participants, il met les rapports. Ben, si il faudrait que chacun d'entre vous ait l'accès direct du site, des fois le même rapport que j'ai fait, et puis l'autre va encore le faire. Donc, nous allons voir comment le faire un peu mieux. Et l'avantage, si vous remarquez bien, il a demandé notre adresse. Il va nous aider à faire le premier image. Parce que dans le premier image, si vous ne parvenez pas à le faire, vous n'aurez pas accès à d'autres images. Donc, il est important de réussir au premier image. Et comme ces gens, ce sont des fichiers types, donc les autres ont déjà eu à le faire. Donc, on va juste faire un copier-coller. Yes, sir. You got the flow. You can keep on. I don't know if you already
Yeah,
have.
I found it. I found it. So he
Okay.
sent me this report. This is the practice image set. So what I just did was just to copy and paste it. He discovered one asteroid, and in this practice image set, you don't need to discover all the asteroids. As so far you are able to discover just one asteroid, you can just post it. So what I did was I came here and I selected the practice image set. Okay, then I
Okay.
highlighted somebody's name. I just this person's name. It doesn't really matter who did it. Then I came here and I pasted it. Then if you click it, we read to write submitted successfully. So that is it. So it will be unlocked this night, I believe. Watch out. So it will be unlocked this night. So you can have. Let me
Ah,
let me show you an example. Let me show you an example. Let me log off and let me show you some of our teams in Africa. Let me log in with my own
okay.
email. They have almost finished. Some people have finished analyzing
Really?
this. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't take time. It doesn't take time.
Yeah, it doesn't take some if your team are mastering
Yeah,
the
exactly.
application
Good.
and you make some planning, some planification because we don't have the same problem in the country.
So let me. I use my email to log in. So I have an administrative. So this is. Let me show you Egypt. Egypt. Okay, see they have. So this is their data set. They're almost done. Remaining three for them to finish. So you see that.
Okay.
See their team. They're very active, and
Yeah.
some of their submissions have been confirmed to be asteroid candidate. This is Burundi, Burundi University of Burundi. This is you see they are done. They are waiting for new
Whoa.
data set to come in. See, and then what again? Uh, let me Namibia. Show you Namibia. So okay, they are still working on their own data sets. They're still working on their own data set. So all right. So Sudan, South Sudan.
Yeah. Yes, sir. We see it. It's awesome. I think.
uh, Academy of Space Science, University of Juba. So they are okay. So many for them, few. So I want your team to start because the ending date is October 4th, and you still have a lot of
Yeah.
time. I believe you can.
Yes.
I believe you can still finish.
Yes. We will
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. So that's all.
Ah, if we were in the room, I would ask you, I will recommend our friend to make a clap sound, but as we are in the online, just to oh, and most of them already gone. Okay, but we have our team leader who are still there. Sir, it was a pleasure for us to have your intervention. we thank you for your time. Thank you for your moment that and your engagement. I don't know, Obed, tu as un mot à dire? Ne serait-ce comme ça, il
I
soit quand
wanna
même
just
qu'on n'était
say
pas seul.
thank you.
All right.
I
I'll,
wanna say thank you, and I want to have your number. Maybe you can help me for something that will be helpful for our team also.
yeah, you can get my number from Joseph. He has my number, my WhatsApp number.
Yeah, I'm sure Miracle. He's Obed is one of our team leaders from Kinshasa. So
Oh, okay.
the new teams that so I think it will be helpful for him to and maybe you have a last word, Mr. Miracle, because we are in the end.
Yeah, I have a last word. I want your team to succeed in this asteroid search because we are planning to start our planet hunting, and it is required for you to succeed in this asteroid hunting so that we can start searching for planets too. That's a great exercise.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So we can say that we finished by here the our training or our session, but I have a two others question. Maybe is not concerned the ISEC campaign. The first one is what about the NUC. Last week I take the opportunity to talk with the coordinator from the NUC. What does it mean NUC? The National Astronomy uh, co- National Coordination for Astronomy Education
Yeah, I
from
know it. I
Astronomy
know
in
it. I
our
know it. I know it.
in our country. So but I saw that they are not so active. So you also, I know you are a coordinator for your country.
Yes.
Which kind of activity apart from a ISEC we can propose them, because they gave me the opportunity, the access to organize some activity in their names. So
Yeah,
which kind of the
the project that I presented to you are some of our activities. Number one is asteroid search. Number two is planet search. Number three is astrophoto visual development. Number four is web telescope. Number five is astronomy research. So many.
uh
Yeah.
okay.
So that
So
is why I said I want your team to succeed so that we can move over to the next project.
okay. So let me show you also about I think that you saw this. So about this campaign, we would like to do something for our country, but we don't know exactly which things we can do. I don't know if you already saw this message about the
Yeah, I saw it. I
on
saw it. I saw it,
so
but
in
I have not explored it because I'm very busy developing our project and training
okay.
people, so I have not really gotten time to sit down to study it.
Okay. So in sum up, it's just we have to organize an activity during this time, during this period, and the kind of activities promote the astronomy. So me and my team, I think we will do something such as about the arts. We will try to make some art design about astronomy just for our country to participate.
Yeah, I really like your passion for astronomy.
Yeah. So thank you, sir.
All right,
I
thank you
don't
for the
I don't
time.
okay. I don't know if you make a record in your side, but I took some picture. Maybe I will send you.
Yeah, you can send it to me. You can.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thanks everybody for coming.
Ok. Obed et Grâce, vous pouvez rester le temps que mes sœurs Miracle leave the room, le temps qu'on échange entre nous.
All right,
Ok.
bye. Good night.
Bye bye. Bye.